What's up, Devils? I'm Chris.
And I'm Bill.
Welcome back to the most exciting,
the biggest episode of the Ville we have yet.
So let's just jump right into it.
Hello. I'm Adam. This is Kinetic Energy, where we do fun science experiments. Just cause, you know, why not? Just to show off some of the stuff we got here today. We have some dry ice in a bag. It's dry ice, you know. I'm gonna put that there in the pan. Hand sanitizer. You seen that one where they like put it in your hands and you like light it on fire? Yeah, And our prize, our jewel, you might say, is acetone. It's extremely flammable in 2 different languages. And so, but you know, who doesn't like fire and dry ice and science? What? There's a leak? Where? Join us on Kinetic Energy next time. We'll have a real real practiced individual of science do cool experiments safely.
Guys, it's officially February, the month of love.
You know, you might not just be scared of girls. It could just be you're scared of love.
Or Cupid.
What?
Hi.
Oh my freaking gosh.
Yeah. She just cussed, dude. She just cussed. Yeah.
That's not cool.
The candy is glued. Don't eat it, otherwise you'll probably die or something.
Chris, if you saw like a bowl of candy just sitting around and you didn't know where it was from, would you take it?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the spirit of Halloween right there.
True.
Yeah,
But
also, this reminds me, I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. Back in 4th grade, people who went to my elementary school, I'm sorry for this if you ever got an Oreo from me, but there was a box of Oreos in the trash can. It was like on top, everything looked
No.
perfectly fine. So I took it and just gave out Oreos to everybody.
It was in the trash can.
Yeah, but it was elementary school, so it was nice and clean, you know?
For sure.
100%.
But I think the ashes like Oreos because they weren't out of the trash can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's check out the ash game.
Welcome back to the name game.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Isaac.
In this week's competition, contestants have to get an Oreo from their forehead
Into their mouth.
I'm Ashley Edwards, and I'm a senior. Well, you know, I've always felt generic my whole life, you know, just one of the other Ashes. But this is my chance to prove that I'm not just any Ash. I actually have verbally committed to Harvard, and as long as I can win this competition, I will have a full ride there.
I'm Shmeiser Schmielson, and in today's competition, our contestants will have to get an Oreo from their face into their mouth.
I'm here to win, and I'm here to prove that I am not a generic Ashley.
Guys, there's only 6 ashes left in the ash game, the name game.
Wow. One more game and we might be able to count them all on one finger.
Yeah,
Crazy. Not
maybe.
one finger. Your whole hand. If you got 5 fingers on one finger, you're in a dream. So, anyways, swimming, you got to use your hands and all that. You got to get your fingers together to go fast.
That's
right?
true. Swimming's competitive.
It is. Now, Ogden Riley, if you don't know him, he's cracked at swimming.
He is.
Let's get the tea on that.
Hello, this is tea time.
This is Ogden.
Who?
Ogden, I'm supposed to be on the show.
And why aren't you here? Hi guys, welcome to tea time. Today we have
Ogden Riley.
All right, we have Ogden. So the main thing, I've heard you're on swim team. Will you tell me a little bit about that?
Okay, so yeah, I'm on swim team. We have region coming up this weekend.
Okay.
And then we'll have state like 2 weeks right after that.
Awesome. Are you going to be in state?
Yeah, I'll be in state.
Oh, really? What do you swim?
I'll probably be swimming for sure 200 freestyle.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not sure about my second event. And then we got relays and stuff. We have a good team. We have good coaches. Yeah.
Well, before we go into our next talking point, since it is tea time, I feel like we have to have tea.
Yeah.
It's not tea, it's ginger ale.
Yeah.
But, I mean, tea's
No, it's tea.
drink.
Yeah, it's tea.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, in recent news, just random, but who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Well, we have to do it like proper, you know.
My bad, I forgot.
I'm going with Miles Morales.
Oh,
I like the cartoon.
okay. I haven't seen
thought-
Into the Spider-Verse, actually.
You haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse?
I've seen a couple little clips of it, but I haven't watched it yet.
I would highly recommend
Okay,
it.
I'll do it. I'll watch it.
Some may say it's the best movie ever made. But
Okay.
That's only what some would say.
Which Spider-Man do you think would be the best swimmer? Do you think they could swim faster than you?
You know what? I think they all could. They could all swim
You don't
pretty
seem very confident in yourself.
decently. What? Faster than me? No, probably not. But I mean, I bet you they're pretty good swimmers.
I mean,
you
they are
know?
like superhuman in their whole
Yeah,
thing.
but I'm like, when I get into the water, it's
You're
like,
basically superhuman.
yeah, I'm like
Oh,
a
okay.
merman.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Well, the last thing, when I was asking people, you know, we're gonna have Ogden on tea time. What should we talk to him about? And they kept saying, ask him about Snell.
Okay, yeah.
So what's with that?
Well, Snell's just my best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, we've been friends ever since birth, basically.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Sometimes he gets mad at me, but that's just him messing around, you know.
But you guys are really besties at heart.
Yeah, we're best friends at heart.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on today's show, Ogden.
Yep, thank
It's such
you.
a pleasure to have you. Do you have
Yeah.
any last words?
Love you guys.
Aw. Well, that's all for today. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Chris, when you're swimming, do you taste the water?
Well, I try not to, cause I know what's in the water. So.
But like, if you did, what
Chlorine.
would water flavor?
Chlorine.
What would it
Tastes like
taste
chlorine. Okay, if you're talking like swimming water, it's like that. You're talking good water.
Yeah, good
Utah
water.
is actually notorious for its good water. Like around the world, people know Utah for its good water.
Nice, but like, what does it taste like?
It tastes hot or it tastes cold.
No,
That's how it is.
no, it has a flavor.
Okay. Maybe to you.
Hot and cold is not a flavor.
Well, I feel like it changes the flavor itself. Where are you going with this?
I don't know, but I bet Mitch and Claire know what water tastes like. Let's check this out.
Welcome to Create a Debate. This is the show where we get two people, we give them topics to debate about. Ready, buddy?
Alrighty, you guys ready for our first argument?
Yes.
Or debate? Okay, so the first one is cereal soup? You guys each have your arguments prepared? Alrighty, Claire, you'll start us off.
Okay, cereal and soup are like completely different things. Like unless you put like meat and veggies in your cereal, then it's not a soup.
Perfect.
It is a soup because it has chunks of stuff in it and it's liquid and you can eat it with a spoon, so it's soup.
Alrighty, those were some good debates. Remember, you guys are gonna decide who wins those on our Instagram, on the Ville Instagram. Alright, next debate. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Alright, Mitch, you're gonna start us off for this one.
It is not a sandwich because a sandwich has two rectangular pieces of bread and stuff in the middle of it, and so a hot dog. And if you went to a hot dog place and asked for a sandwich, they'd be really confused.
Alright, that's time.
Okay, hot dog is a sandwich because a sandwich is defined as 2 pieces of bread and meat, and that's exactly what a hot dog is.
Whoa, those were some good debates. Alrighty, and our next argument is water a flavor? Claire, you'll start us off first.
Yes, water's a flavor. You know when you say like, this tastes watery? That's a flavor. And different like waters like Dasani and stuff, they taste different.
Alright.
Water isn't a flavor. If it's something as water, it's just like the texture of water. Water is just like the essence. Like, water is no flavor. Like, no flavor.
Water is water.
Water is water.
Our next debate is the Kool-Aid Man, like the jar, or is he the juice, like the Kool-Aid in the jar? All right, Claire, you're gonna start us off.
The Kool-Aid Man is the jar, because every morning he has to fill up with Kool-Aid, but like the actual guy is the jar, not Kool-Aid.
Alrighty.
No, he's the juice because his name is Kool-Aid Man, so he has to be the Kool-Aid. And if you took out the Kool-Aid, then he'd just be the man. That's weird.
Oh yeah. All right. The next argument, our final argument is, do you put bread in the fridge? Well, like, do you agree with putting bread in the fridge? Mitch, you're gonna start us off.
You don't, because toasting a cold piece of bread is just weird. No one does that. That's just weird.
Okay, you should put it in the fridge just because it'll stay like nice and fresh and last for longer.
I don't know if that's a true fact.
Probably not.
Alrighty, thanks for tuning in, Devils. Remember to check out the Instagram to decide who wins these debates. We'll see you next time on Create a Debate. Thank you.
Okay, so you know swimming. Like, Agnes told us all about it. Now, there's a thing, it's a pretty American sport, water polo. It's like wrestling in the water mixed with rugby. It's intense. It's good stuff.
It is, yeah.
But like, we gotta know a little bit about wrestling too to understand if we were to ever wonder what water polo is like.
Have you ever wrestled?
No, but you know who has?
Porter.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Porter, and this is Trying It Out. Today, we're here with Izzy, one of the head captains for the wrestling team. So, teach me a little bit about wrestling.
So, wrestling is just really good sport for you to get active in, and like one of the main rules is just keep motion, and your whole point is to get a takedown, points, and don't get pinned or pin your opponent.
So do I just like come low and
deep, and you want to basically like hug my legs and drive.
So do I like grab like at the
Yeah,
knees?
so you want to grab like right here,
Okay.
grab, and you just want to run, but you want to hug them as hard as you can
Okay.
and run.
Go.
And then when I'm down on the mat, you want to get over my head and under one of my arms.
I don't know how.
So just literally, so when you end, just end like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a hug.
Like a hug.
Okay.
But like a really awkward hug, because it's like one over, one under.
Okay. Sounds simple enough. Let's dive in. Let's try this out, shall we?
Okay, ready?
Okay. Give me your best shot. Wait. Now that I know your tricks, let's try this again, okay?
Okay, let's do this. Okay, ready, go.
Oh, I never can do wrestling.
That was like a pretty good first time, I've gotta say. There's a little bit we could work on, that's for sure. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I think it's now time for you to get ready and get dressed because this is not what we wrestle in, and I'll get my full singlet.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Now that we're in a little bit more wrestling appropriate gear, I say let's try it out. Let's see what I got.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Izzy, thanks for teaching me about wrestling today. I definitely have a lot more respect for it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about wrestling?
It's a great sport. You have a great team. We're like a family up down here. And if you have any chance of wanting to come and wrestle, just try it out. It may look a little painful, but I love it.
Just a little bit. But anyway, just trying it out. Thanks for watching.
Wrestling, basketball, they're both sports going at the same time.
Oh yeah, and both of our teams at the high school are killing it right now.
Yes, they are.
Boys basketball, boys wrestling, girls teams as well. They're doing just as well.
I know. Last episode, you said you didn't know how to basketball. Is that
Yeah,
true?
no, we're still kind of working on that.
Yeah, well, have you talked to Jake?
No,
He knows
no.
how to basketball.
Let's talk to him right now. Maybe anyone else who's like me and is oblivious to the world of basketball. Take notes.
Welcome back to Ref Rules. I'm Hallie Black, and today we're talking about basketball. Hi everyone, we're here with Jake Nadalt, who plays for Springville High School's varsity basketball, and today we're going to be asking him a couple questions. So Jake, tell us a little bit about how scoring in basketball works.
So there's two different point scores you can have in basketball. If you shoot from inside the three-point line, then it's worth 2 points. And if you shoot from behind the three-point line, it's worth 3 points. And if you get fouled while you're shooting, then you get to shoot 2 free throws, and each free throw is worth 1 point.
Awesome. Now, tell us a little bit about personal fouls.
So anytime you run into someone or hit them on the arm while they're dribbling or shooting, it's a foul. And if you foul them while they're shooting, they get 2 free shots. And if you foul them while they're dribbling, then they just inbound the ball on the side.
So Jake, tell us a little bit about dribbling violations.
So there's 2 main dribbling violations in basketball. There's traveling and then double dribbling. So a travel is when you walk without dribbling the ball. Without dribbling the ball, you can only take 2 steps in basketball. And then there's a double dribble. So after you have dribbled and then you pick up the ball, you have to pass or shoot. You can't start dribbling again randomly.
Perfect. Tell us a little bit about how the student section helps you at games.
The student section's huge. It makes a big difference when we're playing at home and we need a big stop on defense or after we score on offense and everyone's going crazy. So come out to our next game and help support.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your favorite parts of being on the basketball team.
I love being on the basketball team. Playing in games is super fun with everyone there watching and cheering for us, and hanging out in the locker room after games or practices is super fun too.
So Jake.
Game tonight at 7 at Spanish Fork. Come support.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Ref Rules. So Jake.
Okay, you got swimming, you got basketball, you got wrestling. You know dancing's a sport? There's competitions all around the world.
Dancing is a sport, and I think I could compete in dancing.
Yes, but you know what else is a sport?
What?
Competitive eating. It's an actual thing.
No, it's...
Let's combine the two. Let's do some food trivia, dancing through the decades.
Dancing through the decades. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dancing Through the Decades, where we dance through the decades. we are gonna just jump right into it. We've made a few changes. We've got a bunch of questions lined up for these folks here, and the first question is, when was McDonald's founded? He got it first.
1960s.
1960s?
Yeah, I was wrong. Just kidding.
Wrong. 1960s was correct. You're gonna have to dance. Have fun with that. The second question is, when was the Snickers bar from?
1930s.
1930s? You're correct. You're gonna have to dance. Next question. What company uses that logo?
Sprite.
Quick to the game, you're gonna have to dance again. Next question. When was Chick-fil-A founded?
1980s, say.
1980s? That is incorrect. It's the 1940s. Next question. What company uses this logo?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. You got it right. There it is.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna have to dance again. The end.
So, you're still here. Thank you. You made it this far in a 30-minute episode. We don't know how long this is going to be. We're still recording, but you made it this far. I like you because of that.
Yes, we love you guys. You're the best.
It's kind of crazy. I turned into like a little sports edition, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
We're on point. Tom Brady retired yesterday. Announced on Instagram. Pretty crazy how that is.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
this is the Ville season 4.
Come back next week for more.
See ya.